receiving Josh, Miguel.
Miguel Cotto.
The referee is Arthur Mercanti Jr., and we love him. First round gets underway. Both men set up to box. Clottey has been known to dispense with the jab early in some at the beginning of fights.
Yeah, but I think that's...
If you followed Cotto over and the straight right hand upstairs.
But both guys, that it would be more of a tight, hook-type battle, but I'm seeing some wonderful jabs right between the...
Cotto flashed the jab against Mosley. He used timing to Margarito, especially over the first half of the fight.
Timing peak in the sense that the jab never seems to come at exactly the moment when you expect it. Clottey trying to penetrate Cotto's tight guard.
Got to go. Let your hands go. It's nothing. That was Cotto land, which was just a solid, powerful left jab, as I said, but it just...
Great call, Max. A knockdown on a jab. And again...
Body position at the time to have to cause the knockdown, but...
Much less knocked down. So that's a tremendously important fight.
When Clottey punches, you notice he kind of jumps.
Tight defenses. 1 minute into round two. Cotto.
Take that knockdown away for the most part. It's still that Clottey has a better defense.
Is averaging only 40 punches thrown per round.
But he's landing clean, accurate punches. When he punches, he also still, as I said earlier, pulls his head up.
Mostly to punch count.
Yeah, but Clottey is still, to me, he's a much...
Punches, head-snapping punches here early. But as we've seen, Cotto is the heavy...
And he's also proven that he can come through adversity.
Hurt and cut against Zab Judah.
He pulls his head up. And that's when Cotto has got to try to catch him in the middle of that hole that everybody in boxing knows that Cotto has.
One of the answers we already have, Cotto, is that when presented with an aggressive opponent, giving up ground and running away, he's fighting back and at times backing up Clottey.
But Clottey's defense has been a fantastic part of the fight for the most part, for accurate punches at this point, with or without the cut. And the cut doesn't help. Offensive, you're not going to hurt him. He's going to have to make Clottey punch with him and try to catch him when his head is up.
Cotto begin four.
Yeah, but not landed.
Hard right hand by Clottey.
Cotto can't see the right.
That's the first time somebody's held.
It seems to show some kind of discomfort there for a moment.
Good combination by Cotto.
But for Cotto to get out of the way. He's coming up between the gloves, outside, and...
More accurate, as Emmanuel has pointed out. 15 of Cotto. So despite the fact that Emmanuel is telling us over and over that it might lead on Harold Letterman's scorecard.
And given that, rules operate where it's in Cotto's advantage. It's to his advantage to...
You know, he has never taken and gotten into the...
Margarito thing, in fact. And Clottey. In fact, Cotto himself acknowledged that no one from his camp... Low blow by Clottey. Canty just watches and notes it. Left hook and a straight right hand by Cotto. Clottey is much less mobile than before.
What Cotto has did in these situations in the past.
Good left hand inside by Clottey. Cotto is undeterred. Cotto's not going to let him out of the...
He kept him right in the corner.
This is brilliant tactics by Miguel Cotto. Corner for nearly a full minute here. And then drives him back again.
If Clottey stays over there, he's going to be in trouble. But sooner or later,
Miguel Cotto of old has emerged against an immobilized...
Chooses to quit, and they're both fighting.
Hard right hand by Clottey.
And he has to go right back to the ropes again.
What a chin Cotto has.
When you're hitting, cover yourself up. Cover yourself.
We saw in the past that Cotto can deal with this. I don't know if
Miguel Cotto, 95 punches thrown, 35 landed. Clottey did reasonably well. At 20 punches were power shots, and he did as much damage as he could around. Harold, how do you have it?
Miguel Cotto. Jim, I tell you something. I maintain that when you get a freshly painted canvas, it's like ice. It's like just.
here you see straight right hand, which just was typical how he dominated the round with accurate pinpoint punches.
He landed 30 power shots in the 6th round. He landed only 8 in the 7th. Round 8 of a scheduled 12. This fight has been tumultuous, just like the Zab Judah fight was.
Cotto, he is one of the true warriors in that fight.
Good little shots on the inside from Clottey.
Now Clottey against the ropes and Cotto in the attacking position.
It's like,
well, and just as was the case against Judah 2 years ago here, in addition to the blood that's blocking his vision.
That's why he doesn't do too much and loses his balance off.
oh,
Any right hands coming
and they're really turning his head around.
And the uppercuts is going to do more damage than that.
to preserve Cotto's left eye.
I think you're right.
Another right hand puts his glove up to try to stanch the bleeding. Finds space in the ring to stay away from that right hand.
You can see what I've been saying earlier. Even though Miguel has been throwing a lot of punches, most of his punches are extremely good. And he's relaxed when Cotto is throwing those punches also.
More shots. Overwhelming majority of those 41 punches coming with the right hand.
Because Cotto maybe has won enough rounds to escape without a loss.
His best chance of winning, it would seem at this stage, would be.
Emmanuel, many times in past fight, not the lead eye. Should he try it?
He should try it. I mean, there's nothing working against Cotto with those right hands. And, you know, it looked like he would try problem that Clottey is supposed to have, but it doesn't seem like he's having that.
I have a hunch that at the end of this round, when we look at how all the momentum belongs to Clottey.
I can't see how you might mind that. No, Harold may have it. To me, outside of that knockdown in the first round, I've said this has been.
And there's a knockdown in round 1. And we're close, one way or the other. Cotto trying to rally down the stretch here in the night. Big shot here for either guy. Could steal the...
A little bit more.
Seconds out. It's him just like you called it. I got it all even. 85-85 in 3 rounds in a row, 7, 8, and 9. But that knockdown, that extra point in round 1.
The fight goes the distance, as most experts predicted from the beginning that it would. Which will score the fight is not exactly a who's. Not to say they're not good, not to say they don't know what they're doing. It's just that this is not and Dwayne Ford and Dave Moretti. It's guys who's. Clottey seems to have slowed a bit here in the 10th.
That's a bigger puncher. And that's the one thing a puncher can always get himself back into a fight with just one.
He's trying to hunt and peck his way through the 10th round. Now Clottey comes alive. He's recovered and is doing fine. Cotto still struggling to deep by an accidental headbutt in round 3.
Pride, because from the point of view of someone,
and it seems to be taking an unusually long period of time.
It's Cotto who's cut and bloodied
in the last round on all of those conditions, which is amazing. The first round and the last round.
Dondrella scores the fight. John McKay has it 115 to 1.
Champion of the world, Miguel Angel